Today, a few days ago, I was at a store, Walmart to be exact, and I'm in the vitamin area just looking for fish oil, vitamin D, stuff for my joints, stuff that, I'm trying to take. Beets. I'm taking beet pills now, like the vegetable beets, or the root, I guess. And this old lady, couldn't be more than 70 something, late 70s, early 80s, just starts talking to me, asking me questions about things, and I'm being polite, shaking my head, yes, not really even paying attention to what one word she's saying. She's talking about her husband a lot, and it's just kind of just doing my pleasantries, shaking my head yes while I'm looking and thinking about something else of what I'm needing to get. And then she strolls away, I say goodbye, and then she comes around the other side of the aisle and then starts asking me more questions about things. And by then I'm getting annoyed, and my mind is saying, lady, shut up. I don't care about your husband, your kids. She mentioned she was a nurse, and I wasn't at all mentally I was not happy anymore. Of course, I wasn't showing it, and I was to the point where I was almost just straight up ignoring her, trying to make it obvious, and trying to find a way to get out of this conversation by finding exactly what I needed. Then she mentions that her husband passed, and then of course that weirdly piqued my interest. So I asked her, I'm sorry for your loss. And I asked what he passed from, and it was leukemia. And then she mentions that he was a doctor and that she was a cardiac nurse for a cardiologist, which, if you know my history, I've had 2 open heart surgeries. There's a lot of stuff wrong with me in my heart department. And then I was like, I told her about my heart issues, and so we get in this huge conversation. And by then I'm not mad or anything, right? But God really hits me and humbles me about the fact that I need to understand people better. I need to take the time to know, and I know this. I would teach this to students about everyone's the way they are for a reason. And it came to the realization that this is a lady who's alone. Her kids live in other countries, her husband's dead, and she wanted to talk, and she had a connection with me medically. And then she started helping me find things that would be good, like vitamins that would be good for my heart, make my blood better, just natural things I wouldn't think of. And then at the end, what shocked me was she said, "Can I pray for you?" And I wasn't embarrassed, because I've actually, this is not the first time I've been prayed for at Walmart, as weird as that sounds. She said, "Can I pray for you?" And I said, "Well, of course." And that's when I always say this is when God sucker punched me. And scriptures come to mind. And this is why it's important to memorize scripture, that to understand these people and the way I was mentally acting towards her, even though I may have not shown it. Towards the end, I was kind of blatantly just very disinterested in what she was telling me. But a verse I memorized is Matthew 5:16. It talks about, in the same way, let the light of us shine before these people so they can see the good things that we do and that praises God in heaven. Now, I wasn't doing much of that. I wasn't very understanding of this at all. It didn't sound very understanding, but that verse hit me that I wasn't shining my light. I was just not interested in this lady at all. And then when it came to fruition that she was alone, she had a connection with issues like mine. God can use our issues to connect. And we connect with the fact that she knows about the heart and the fact that my heart is like trash and has issues. And we connected on that. And God really put that verse on me. Again, it's Matthew 5:16. Go look that up. I memorized the NIV. I know it's sinful to read NIV anymore, but it convicted me that it is very important for us as Christians, and even non-Christians should agree with this, right? That we need to just be good to other people and understand other people. That I didn't understand or take the time to care that this old lady was alone and that she's been through a lot and that she had wisdom to share. And then the fact that she humbled me by she wanted to pray for me. After all that, I mean, you know, even though she was a yapper, you could tell she was lonely. And she humbled me. God convicted me, and you know, I hopefully just me talking to her, and this was like, I kid you not, like a 20-30 minute thing in the medicine aisle of Walmart. So the point of this Lofi, Solfi is we need to take the time to understand others. And remember, there's a reason why they are the way they are.